Hello there everyone, this is ShadowGear655 doing a review of Funhouse and Equinox, aka the Card Brothers. Card, you may ask? I think it's a little obvious why I called them Card Brothers. Deck of cards. Eh? Jokes? No jokes. Sorry, no jokes. Alright, these guys are really cool looking, differentiating from the original designs I had of these guys. I'll get to that a little later, but for now, let's zoom right in and take a closer look at these guys, from bottom to top. Here we have the legs. There's nothing overly custom. In fact, these legs are actually very simple. Nothing too extravagant. Got a Rockshi foot, an Ica leg, basically an Ica leg with a Rockshi foot. There are some alterations. Yes, there's a rubber band here. Kinda cheated. Although, this effect of having Rockshi spines, or Rockshi backs, I'm just gonna say spines, form this like outer leg. It's really nice and it's simple to make too. You just use this foot and you use it to hold in these spines, use a rubber band, and then you're good. The reason, because of this design, I had to sacrifice ankle articulation. Can't move side to side. It can technically if you swivel the rubber band here, but it really can just go in and out. But it makes for a much sturdier ankle connection, so you can hold a lot of good poses standing on one foot. And of course, I can't do it right now. Upper leg, yeah, I could have done more. I think I made this back in 2011. So I wasn't really experimenting with custom everything, just certain bits. But articulation, you can move all the way in and move in and out and side to side. So that's that. For the waist, this waist section, I enjoy. I enjoy this waist a lot because I like. Oh look, it's supposed to be up. No, let's give him kind of a large crotch. Yeah, but this wiring detail I have here looks really cool, and it doesn't cover. Whoa there, sir. It doesn't cover it on the back, which I probably could fix, but I kind of don't want to because I like the way this guy looks as is. And with this piston in here, it can go up and down a bit. You can make a little rod stick out the bottom, but this works. It's dandy. I like the coils here; they work very well. Little buckle piece. Probably could add something special there, but meh. Let's move up to the top. Now we're looking at his nose. Yeah, that's actually that's a nose. That's supposed to be an eye. It's a nose. So it's a faceless face with a nose. Cloud nose. Anyway, as for the torso, um, the most complex piece of the body of the M.O.C. It's a bunch of bulwark arms kind of laced together. A few other bits put into there to kind of match everything up. Getting a little flower, a little silver flower there. You know, clowns. Go figure. Although Equinox was meant to be more of a mime. Or we can think Pagliacci. Yeah. So, body's cool. There's a joint here in the abdomen, which is really great for posability. And that works very well. He does have slight shoulder articulation. This bit can move up and down, which can catch some really emotive poses. So that's nice. The arms, they're not too special. They're different, but they're not too special. This is I want to call it just Avmatoran limb. It's like a late 09 limb before Bionicle ended. Don't really know the name for it off the top of my head. But there's a little bit of pieces in there, kind of filling in that gap. Lower arm, a lot of condensed little lift arms in there. I think it works. This little round bit here working as kind of it didn't execute as well as I wanted it to. I'm thinking like a big like ruffle thing around the wrist. Don't know the name pop in my head. This is like my old reviews. These work. Anyway, hands standard, nothing really special there. As for the back, as I unpegged this coil from his neck, back, nothing special. He does have his swords, these little daggers, which I'll take these off. Go back to those in a second. Then there's the head, which to this day, I still love this design. It's an original concept of the heads these guys originally had. And you add these like little spine bits in here to add just detail, not even like eyebrows, just like detail around here. This gesture curve right here on both sides. Just little spikes in there, kind of adding like a mouth. Not really a mouth, but it adds detail. Um, this is kind of fragile of a head because it's all the crux of it all is if you look inside there, the connection of the Rocky head holds this entire thing together. That's my phone. Interruptions at its finest. Love my ringtone? I do. Back to the head. Just a curved design. It's fragile. It's all held together by this one axle, and if it falls off, all the frictioning of this would just fall right apart. But I don't know. Articulation, oh hey, he's got a good neck. This little notch bit kind of gets in the way, but it works. This like these kind of poses, I love these. Give him like a hunchback look, and he brings his body forward, like he's about to attack. Then you can put these little daggers in, and boop boop boop, boop boop boop. He's got little dagger hands. Yeah, I know. Moving on to Funhouse. Funhouse as a whole isn't entirely different. He's 99% accurate and exactly the same as Equinox. Exception is that there's the flowers on the other side. There are also a little bit of color differences, primarily in the hands and the head, where there's a dark red maroon in place, kind of like a glove effect, and these tentacle gesture bits are dark red as well as this little spike detail piece. I know it looks like eyebrows. It's not eyebrows. As much as I want to think it does, it's not. Put them up, gonna unplug them and make them go up, and like, whoa, look at that. He's got freaky eyes. He doesn't have eyes. It's a faceless thing with a clown nose. So yeah, same articulation all around. Still has the bit here. I do prefer Equinox out of either of these guys, solely because I like black and white more than red and white. But I think Funhouse is more iconic than Equinox. Speaking of iconicism, is that even a word? Let's do size comparisons, guys. As for a size comparison, let's compare them to... You guys thought I took them apart, didn't you? I didn't. Get them alive in their crappy glory. This is what they were originally based off of. This was the catalyst of this entire clown mock ideas I've had for years. Funhouse. It's exactly what you see. Random pieces put together, and I sharpied a white Roxy head. This is kind of bizarre seeing this guy and playing with him again. I just kind of grabbed him off my shelf and said, I'm going to do a little size comparison. On the back, he has a little clown marionette thing, which is part of a story I used to have in my old channel. But this... It looks like crap. This looks like absolute crap. His foot's gone. His foot's gone. I don't know why his foot's gone. Equinox isn't any better. It's kind of just the same thing with an actual color scheme. But it's a small Anika framed body with some bad details and a sharpied head. He's missing one of his ears too. And he's got the same thing on the back with a sharpied clitorian head. I made these guys like back in like late 2009 and made these guys 2011. So there's definitely an evolution. That's what you get for having one foot. There's definitely an evolution to these guys. I like keeping older mocks because I like seeing what I used to build as compared to what I build now. Well, this is like from 2 years ago. What I build now is definitely a lot more complex. But this is probably not the greatest size comparison. So let's compare it to Nadiki? Nadiki's too big. Let's not compare to Nadiki. That's a bad idea. How about, a copy of Mass Effect 3? No? These guys are like a foot big. If you want to extend the necks out, they're about a foot big. And, oh man, I love these guys. I just love the origins of Equinox and Funhouse. And just, man. This is live nostalgia you're experiencing right now. I literally just grabbed these guys off the shelf. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking review them. And then this happened. So here they are together, Funhouse and Equinox and their older and newer selves. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I know it's not up to par with my set reviews and toy reviews, but the mock reviews I want to keep in the older style I used to have of just winging it and just going. Because why review something in like a clinical criticism matter of something I built myself? So yeah, here are these four. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Shadow Gear 655 bouncing a foot to the end of days. And I'll see you another time.